Alright, so in the next couple of lecture videos I want to introduce the normal distribution, and let's just take a look at some of the characteristics of the normal distribution, including who identified it or discovered it. And the discoverer of the normal distribution was Carl Friedrich Gauss, who lived from 1777 to actually 1855. And the formula is here. So it's f of x equals 1 over sigma, the standard deviation, times twice times the square root of 2 times pi times e raised to the negative 1/2 times the square deviation from the mean over the standard deviation. So you can see it's a very complicated formula, and we will of course not derive it, but you should have seen it. And there are some things that may look maybe familiar, like, so we have the sigma sign that stands for the standard deviation. Then we have the pi, and then you know pi is 3.14, 1.15 and long number, and it's basically the radius divided by the diameter. Then we also have e, which is what we get from infinite compounding. That is like 2.718281828. And again we have our actual observation that we then subtract from the mean over the standard deviation squared, and later we will at least see that x minus mu over the standard deviation, that is what we call the z-score. But nevertheless, it's a pretty impressive formula, and even if you try to look up somewhere a video where someone explains it, how it is being derived, those are typically longer videos. So anyhow, so we will not spend any time on deriving that formula, but we definitely will have to work with it, and especially in the context of Excel. But before we get there, there's just one more little thing that's worth mentioning. So before Germany introduced the euro, or before Europe introduced the euros in the early 2000s, Germany still had their own currency, just like any other country, and the German currency was called the German Mark, the Deutschmark. And on the 10 German Mark bill, there was actually a picture of Carl Friedrich Gauss, and also if you look closely, you can see that the formula for the normal distribution was also decorating the face of the 10 German Mark bill. So, okay, so much a little bit to the background of the normal distribution. Let's just stop here, and then let's start working with it. And the first thing we will do is take a look at what is known as the empirical rule, but I do a separate video for that.